Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Shirley and I am a 55-year-old woman starting over with pretty much nearly nothing due to some bad decisions I made about 7 years ago. But anyway, here we are. You've got to live and you've got to make the most of what you've got. So one of the things that I'm really interested in is the law of attraction and manifesting and spirituality. If you watch my previous video, I shared that I'm pretty much near the end of the month and bills will be needing to be paid, and at the moment I have no money and I have no job. So I am actually waiting for the universe to bring me miracles, and it will be a miracle. So yesterday morning when I woke up, as I normally do after I've had my coffee or while I'm having my coffee, I tend to contemplate on life. And one of the things that really came up yesterday was the fact that I've got money blocks like a lot of us in our 50s and maybe 60s who were born in the era of, you know, you're supposed to please other people, you're not meant to brag about what you have, or it's not good to be happy because people around you may not be as happy or as fortunate as you. So I tried to work on those beliefs because I know that for a lot of us we may be feeling these things, but we actually suppress them and pretend that we're not feeling them, because that's the dumb thing. So I've been working on myself for the past few months since I've been living on my own and trying to work out why or how I ended up here, and not just in terms of the practicalities but in terms of self-belief and self-esteem and what have you. So like I said, the one thing that came up was the fact that I've got money blocks, or I feel like that I'm not worthy of having large amounts of money or being rich or being happy, all those nice things. So what I did once I finished my coffee was worked on meditation. I got a bit hot so I took my fleece off. Anyway, back to the meditation. So here I am a week or a few days before I need to start paying bills again, and I started doing a meditation, or rather a combination of meditations that I'd learned from books and YouTube videos and what have you. And a few years ago I came across a meditation called, or a breathing technique called Breath of Fire. I just sat there and started doing this Breath of Fire technique, which is a technique of breathing from your diaphragm, and you're breathing really quickly, and that's basically, there's different techniques of doing it. I wasn't really following a certain technique, I was just following what came up for me that I thought might help me release that blocked money energy in my system, or that's how I felt. As I was doing the Breath of Fire breathing, I was inspired to add a different level of meditation into what I was doing, and this is actually a meditation popularized by Dr. Joe Dispenza, and this is a book that I've had for a while. I've read some of it, but I've listened more to the audio bit because it's easier to do that while you're doing other things like cooking or cleaning or what have you, so you get to learn more about it without sitting down and reading a book. And he has one of the meditations in the book called Blessing the Energy Centers, I think, but it's one of the meditation where you're tightening the perineum and you're bringing up this energy from the perineum all the way up your spine and to the top of your head. Basically I did those two types of combinations in thinking, well, let me just see what happens, and lo and behold, I was due to go shopping yesterday and I checked my account and I thought, ooh, there's more money in here than I thought. Now before you get all excited, it wasn't thousands of pounds, it wasn't life-changing, and it wasn't even £10. It was actually £8.88. And I know it may not sound a lot to a lot of people, but when you haven't got a lot like I do or don't at the moment, however much added is always a bonus. And that's how quickly that the techniques work. Releasing the money block, or releasing some of the money block, worked for me because it was pretty much instantaneous. But it was a really good surprise, and well, grateful for it to have happened, or for it to have come at the right time. It's so weird that the amount that I got was exactly £8.88. So I'm looking forward to seeing what great things will come out of that, because I know that 8 is an auspicious or a lucky number. So 888 is meant to be a sign of affluence or riches coming my way. So here we go.